Can't sugarcoat this one.
Jeez.
I can't sugarcoat this one, man. I wanted this win, Jay Ellis, man. I'm
I
tight,
wanted.
bro. I'm tight.
Oh,
I'm tight. I'm tight. I'm tight. I'm tight. I'm tight, man.
oh my God.
It's one thing to lose to the Miami Heat. It's another thing to lose to the Miami Heat and the refs. But we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Salute to Knicks Nation. Tuesday night Knicks. CP and Jay Ellis in here. This is Knicks Post Game Live. Number one show for the fans by the fans.
Oh God.
We had victory snatched out of our hands, Jay Ellis. Knicks go into Miami to 305 on the second of a home and home. Despite a slow start, they get right back in it. Started by Alfred Payton, but most importantly by the new acquisition, Derrick Rose, leading the second unit with IQ. Nerlens Noel gets Obi activated, and we're right back in this game. The defense was on point. We scrapped and scrapped and scrapped. But in the end, man, in crunch time, we just could not execute once again. Just like the last game, JLs, we are looking for answers of who's going to close this game and how we're going to execute down the stretch. And we had our chance. We put the ball in RJ's hands. He went to his go-to move. Dominant hand. Left, had the lane, had the layup. And it just rims out. Knicks lose 98-96 to the Miami Heat. Tough. This was the most frustrating loss of the season for me, man. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I don't know about you, JLs, but this one has me vexed tonight.
Oh,
give me some thoughts, man. Give me some thoughts.
So bad. All right. I'm gonna just start off by saying this. I'm gonna start off with some good. All right, because I'm tight. I need some good energy. I'm gonna start off with some good. The Derrick Rose IQ backcourt looked really good.
It was lethal. It was potent. It was potent tonight, Jay Ellis.
It was potent, right? What I liked about it, CP, was the way those two were being used, and it's only their first game together. My trepidation with the pickup was having IQ being securely a two guard, right? And his minutes being cut. They were able to do some things where they had both of them playing. They had him at IQ at the one a few times and slipping at the two a few times. So the way he was being used is the way that I thought he should be used. So I was pretty pleased to see how he was being used. And I'll say that. And it's only their first game together. I don't expect Derrick Rose to shoot that well from three all the time. I think they were.
And did you see the step back, JLs? D Rose was watching the show. You and Ashley was clowning him. Y'all came at me 2-on-1 like y'all usually do. I told you wait and see. My man was in his bag. 2 3-pointers, step back game. Come on, man. D Rose is in his bag tonight, man.
Yeah, D Rose definitely in his bag tonight. 10 points in 10 minutes in the second quarter. Did his thing. Love the way the second unit played together. Also, the wrinkle of Alec Burks with that first unit. I feel like Alec Burks is looking to pass a little bit more than usual today.
Yeah.
And I feel like just the ball just moved around with that second unit, and I really loved how they gelled together in that second quarter, and they gave us a shot and all. Really loved that, for sure. Going forward, those two going together, I feel like when the chemistry gets even better, it could be something to look at. So I'm really glad how that turned out. No practice, straight off the plane, looked great. When it got to the second quarter, though, the third quarter, though, I thought we had a CP. I thought we had it. Our first unit, they picked it up. Elfrid Payton finished the game with 18 points, and he seemed like he knew that Derrick Rose and IQ was behind him, and he had something to prove.
He turned it up. He turned it up.
Yeah. He turned it up. And the defense for the Knicks held together, like you said. The scoring came together, like you said, and it seemed like we was going to run away with it. But these damn refs from the foul on Julius Randle, where Bam Adebayo hooked him, took me all the way out of my zone, CP. And then for Tom to challenge the call and them to still
lost it, man.
Still giving the foul after we saw Bam grab Julius' legs to cause him to fall. They still gave him the foul. It pissed me off. That plus when Julius Randle got the tech because the ball went off of Bam's leg.
It went off of Bam's foot.
They missed the tech, but they get the ball back. Like
the ball don't lie, like she said, bro.
Like we got beat by the refs and the Heat tonight, man.
It's tough. It's tough, man, when you're going up against a tough defense like this, who's defended us well once again and really set the tone early with their defense. The referees were just stumbling and bumbling all over the place, bro. I mean, the free throw discrepancy tonight was 16 for the Knicks and 39 for the Miami Heat, Jails. Like I said, I'm not one to look at the referees as part of the reason why you lose. And like I said, RJ still had a good look to tie it.
Right.
16 to 39, bro. Jimmy Butler and Bam were on their best Houdini act.
Yeah,
with these
man.
referees, man. The trickery was just ridiculous. In the end, when Julius misses that 2, we're down by 1. Mitch gets the rebound. He gets mauled by Kelly Olynyk, bro.
Oh,
Absolutely mauled by Kelly Olynyk. No call, and then they call it on Julius on the foul on Iguodala.
I was losing my mind. And after all that, we still had a chance to win it.
We're still
in the game. We're still in the game after all that, CP. I will say this, though. End of the game situation, CP, we're still looking for answers.
Still looking for answers, bro.
You can see the coach kind of, the wheels are turning. This is the second time in a row where he sat RJ in the last few minutes to get Julius Randle some space with some shooters. It hasn't really worked out, except for like one play when Emmanuel quickly hit the floater.
Yeah.
We're still trying to find answers for shooters. To the coach's point, though, it was a good play. Good play call, at the end of the timeout to get an overtime win. RJ, got him to his dominant hand.
He had it, bro.
Coach made the adjustment. It's up to our guys to make the shot at this point, and they missed the shot, and that's all she wrote. It was a good shot. It happens like that. Sometimes your rim's out. It hurt. It is what it is. We lost the game, but
yeah. I feel you, bro. I think, that's the next step for this team. Again, if they're going to make the playoffs, if they're going to prove that they're a top 8 team, then they got to figure out where they're going to go in crunch time and how they're going to close. We've seen this now where Tibbs, second game in a row now, he sat RJ in favor of Burks, had Quickly in there at a stretch. And so we're going to have to see how that plays out. I thought, as much as Peyton gave you in the beginning of the game for the most part, at 2:24, when Julius kicks it to him for a wide open 3, and they're down by 1 point. And Julius kicks it to him for the 3. You got to hit that. It was a wide open open corner 3, bro.
Yeah, that's why he got taken out the game after that.
That's why he got taken out the game for Quickly. So those are the type of adjustments that Tibbs is going to have to make in crunch time. You might want to see Rose, IQ, RJ, Julius, Mitch.
Right.
Or you may not even go with RJ if you need a bucket. You may have to go Burks. But Rose is going to have to close out there because he's going to have to take the pressure off of Julius. Julius isn't ready for that yet. He's not ready for it.
Julius for me is like 3 quarters. You know what I'm saying? 3.5 quarter guy.
Listen, Bam is a good defender, right? Can't take nothing from him. But we gotta have extra security out there, another option out there if we're gonna close in isolation.
Exactly. Somebody, we need like a real playmaker. Even RJ, man. I feel like I've seen some RJ closing last season. I'm more comfortable with Rose, IQ, RJ, any one of those 3 closing at the end. I'd rather that than Julius. Julius carry us for the whole game. 3.5 quarters. One of those 3 take us home. And I think we should be doing that going forward.
Because at least with Rose, he's going to break down the defense and he'll either make the shot attempt or get that collapse enough where he could get it to a Burks or Quickly, saying, somebody on the outside and maybe get us a shot.
Exactly. And Quickly has already shown that, he can score in the fourth quarter. He's done it a few times. I think I mentioned it a few times. Number 18 in the league in fourth quarter scoring, at least as last week. I'm not sure what our number is right now. So I feel like he can get the job done as well if put in certain situations. And that floater showed you.
Floater was clutching in the fourth quarter, man. So something to work on. As the next step for this team who has playoff aspirations. Going to have to figure out how to close. That's just the point blank period. But once again, the free throw disparity, bro, 16 and 39. Referees miss calls all night. all night.
All night.
How about this? Bam, 0 fouls. 0 fouls for Bam.
Seriously.
Who's battling? He's battling with Julius in the paint. You want to tell me we can't get one call, bro?
Not a damn foul,
One
CP.
call?
I don't understand. These refs are paid off tonight.
Bam
man.
had
The
0
refs definitely
fouls?
had the spread going tonight, CP.
Are we serious? Bam had 0 fouls, bro. 0
Nothing
fouls.
to hope. I refuse. Like, and we were in this game, CP. We beat them up in the paint. We beat them up in the and that's how we did it. We really beat them up in the paint.
We were at our average, 36 points in the paint.
Yeah. Beat up in the paint and 20-second chest points.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
So we were in this game.
We thugged it out. We thugged it out, man. It was a hard fought game, man. That's why we had to take this W, man, and we just fell short. It was a hard fought game. I thought once again, Noel's defense was on point tonight. Nerlens' defense was on point tonight for that second unit. That was good to see. And like I said, with Rose, I felt like he just made the game easier for everybody, including IQ. And even though IQ didn't shoot the ball well tonight, I think just having him play off ball at times, you know what I mean, to get him some hockey assists, get him some shooting opportunities as another outlet for Rose as well. Put Burks on the other side. You saw the pick and roll with Obi. I popped some champagne after that, man. Finally, a guard not named Quickly can get it to Obi in a pick and roll. You know what I mean? And that's where also you look at Austin Rivers' minutes all this time, and it was just wasted production. There was no production.
Yeah, and we said it before in this program, man. It's whenever Austin Rivers has gotten hot, it seems like it was to the detriment of the flow of the offense. Yeah. And that's the problem with Austin Rivers. It's like when he's going, it's because he's going one-on-one, ISO, dribble three, and there's nothing in the flow. The other team never really gets into rhythm.
Facts.
And it makes it like a feast or famine thing with the Knicks offense. So it's going to be interesting to see. You know, there's been trade rumors of Austin Rivers. There's people are seem like it might be grand opening, grand closing.
Whatever. All right, man. We'll see what happens, man. We'll certainly see. But salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys. CP and J. Ellis in the building. What you guys think, man? Leave us some comments in the chat. How you guys feeling tonight? I'm tight, man. I hate losing to the Miami Heat, man. I'm pissed.
Yeah, man.
I'm pissed, too, man. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I hate losing to the Miami Heat. But, you know, this is a team that we're going to be battling for playoff positioning, and now they got 2 up on us. I don't know how much we have against them in the second half of the season, how many games we have against them, but these are big losses. These are big losses if you have playoff aspirations. So that definitely a tough one, man. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, the rest of the schedule should be a little bit easier. I mean, I feel like it's going to be an easier schedule. There's time, man. Obviously, we made this move to try to make a playoff push. A one game losing streak or a 2-game winning streak can completely change the standings in this league.
Yeah,
Eastern Conference.
I believe they're only like 1.5 games out of 5th.
Yeah, but this game, I'm not sure if we're in playoff contention right now with this loss. I'm not sure. I have to check.
Yeah,
but it doesn't take much to lose. Facts. Or win or get back in, so we're still in it.
That's a facts, man. Growing pains, man. Yeah, salute to everybody in the chat once again. Let me salute some super chats before we get to the phones. I want to salute Blood of the Panda says, if you think we should trade RJ, log off and eat a Frank.
No.
Said, log off and eat a Frank. Yeah, I'm hearing some RJ slanders going on in the chat. Come on,
stop.
We can't do that to the kid, man. Can't do that to him.
I can't stand
not at all, man. He battled Jimmy all night. He left one hanging. It's a learning experience for him. Alan Boyd says Jay Boogie called that D Rose trade to a T. Above the rim says everybody hot about the free throw disparity. 39 free throws to 16. Miami committed just 14 fouls all game. Solo, Tibbs, Breen, Clyde, Wiley tight about the calls. Julius had every right to argue calls today. Yeah, he got nothing. Ron Hansley, salute to Ron Hansley, says inconsistent refs all game, but I must admit I hated the trade at first. I stand corrected. # Rose Garden. And Bad Book 1, he's a Bulls fan, JL says, what up, CP, JL, and all Knicks fans? I can't stand seeing the Heat win. The refs totally stole that game. That was a rough one, but love seeing D Rose, man. Absolutely.
That was pissed. Oh, my God.
So you know what, man? We usually go with him to the closer, but since he did call that D Rose trade, let's go to Jay Boogie, man, for an overview of this game. Jay Boogie, what's your thoughts, bro?
What's good with the team? Shout out to everybody, the whole nation, the whole orange and blue, man. Big up, big up, big up, big ups on this night, man. This world premiere night is like a major album was dropped, even though we took that L. But don't worry about it, because in many, many, many ways, we took a W. You just got to be patient and wait for it, man. Shout out the whole team, man. Everybody, protect your family, man. Wash your hands, man. But that thing is still out there, no matter what, and it's not racist. It don't care who you are, no matter what. I want to give a special shout out to Dave, man. Dave don't never give out no shout outs, man. But I know I'm not the only one. When I call and I talk to Dave, man, the man always talks to me one-on-one. We talk about family and everything, man. Shout out to Dave, man. That man handling that board and handling that phone, man. We give him his props, man, along with the KnicksFanTV show. But let's get right on into it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody be patient, man. Be patient. I know this is a hard W to lose, you know what I'm saying, when we could have won the game. I know you feel like the referees took the game. You know what I'm saying? Calls didn't go our way. All that right there. That's true, but it's a bigger situation going on with what's happening. We got 11 more games coming up, and 7 of them, they all winnable. This is a learning experience for this game right here. The big improvement is that dude got off that flight. That dude went right there in the dinner. Forget the practice. We're going to sit down at the table and talk about this game right here and how we're going to do this. A big major piece was elevated to our team. 42 points off the bench. Right now, we might have the best bench in the East. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again. The best bench in the East. Them guys is get ready to know one another. They're going to fill one another out. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get to learn. They're going to know who's going to be where who's not going to be. They're going to know all that in due time. Just give them a little patience. Let them work that out together. Yeah, we should have closed out that game a little bit different. That's okay. Tom will figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little bit more patience, man. We get ready to take off right now. You know what I'm saying? Help is on got here, and we're getting exactly what we need. You know what I'm saying? I know it looked crazy on that court tonight. You know what I'm saying? All them calls, man. Those guys shooting 39 free throws. We only shooting 16. Crazy, but we didn't execute a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? I thought Tom should have called a timeout 3 plays ago before that last timeout he made when Julius got the pass and pulled up at the free throw. We was down by 1. That was supposed to have been a timeout and develop and put together a major play right there, just like he put together the play for the RJ. RJ, he got it in his left hand. He went on his power move, but you can't take a direct angle to the backboard. You got to take that direct angle to the rim. The rim and the backboard is 2 different things. If he goes straight to the rim, he bang it on that man hard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's some things that's going to come along, and we're going to get a whole lot better, man. But don't dwell too much and let this take you off sync as far as, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on, you know what I'm saying, in the future with this team, man. I'm happy with what the team is going. I'm happy for the fight, you know what I'm saying. We're going to close out some more games, and this is a learning experience on how to finish a game, you know what I'm saying. Look at Julius Randle, 10 points up under his average. Look at RJ. He was 5 points up under his average, you know what I'm saying. Those are points that did not go on the board tonight, along with the free throws. They made 32 free throws. Don't worry about it. We're going to get back, and I know old girl, she should have been going crazy out there in Miami in that gym out there, you know what I'm saying, if she showed up to the game, you know what I'm saying. I was looking for her everywhere in the stands, you know what I'm saying. But just be patient, man. We're going to learn and keep going and take this as a victory more than an L, you know what I'm saying. We got things coming to us, man. Just be patient, man. Don't fall out. Don't get to talking about trade this person, trade that person. No, we're not doing none of that, man. Stay packed and tight, unified as one, man. Peace, love, and I'm going to holler at y'all.
Peace, bro. Jay Boogie, throw some 5s in the chat.
Yeah, man. We need that early, man.
Early sermon.
Yeah, we need to switch up. We need
to
sermon in the beginning today.
I was tight, man.
I'm still tight.
Yeah, I'm still tight.
I'm trying to snap out of
perspective. A little perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to go to him strategically. You know what I mean? Like I'm like Thibodeau out here, JLs. You know what I mean? You got to know when to make your adjustments. Usually we let him close, but you got to let him kick it off.
Yeah, we need
based
that
on all the stories that happened, that transpired.
Yeah. Shout out to Ash. He was in enemy territory.
Ashley was in the building. So salute to Ash. She was definitely there and tight, as we'd expect.
Yeah.
Watching the buffoonery by the refs transpire, play by play.
Oh, the live buffoonery in the building must be different. God.
Man, but we let Olynyk pop off though, man.
What? 5 threes in the
we let Olynyk pop off 6 for 8 for downtown. I mean, listen, he could do that. He could do that. But you got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing with the Heat, man. Between Hero, Robinson, Olynyk, it's 3-point threats. Iguodala knock it down here and there. It's 3-point threats out there, despite missing a couple of guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You got to be on it, especially at the end.
On.
We got beat by Hero during that same
play.
The same play. The same part of the floor. At the same moment.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he's gonna do the little curl, like
shooters.
Don't close out half-heartedly on that, man.
You gotta get out on him, man.
You gotta get out on him.
So that was tough. 42-19 off the bench. That was very encouraging. Very encouraging, man. So looking forward to seeing what this trio of Burks, Rose, and Quickly do. Now, Thibodeau did say that in regards to Rose. He said he was going to come off the bench initially. Initially. We'll see.
It's yeah, man. Woo! It's crazy. It's crazy.
20 minutes tonight. Peyton got 27.
20 minutes tonight, man. And here's the thing about the initially, man. Like the unintentional, like good point about signing Derrick Rose is the nervousness in Elfrid Payton.
Yeah.
Elfrid Payton is playing for his life right now, CP.
Yep.
He's the game highest scorer. I still do feel like he gets a little bit too much tunnel vision, but at least he's making his layups right.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah, and if you have that competition behind you, you have IQ behind you already, and people were kind of whispering about you being benched for IQ. Now you have IQ and D Rose. I think it's just gonna have me on his P's and Q's.
Lit a fire on that man. Lit a fire under him. Bait was out there trying to get his buckets, man. But yeah, again in crunch time, as you see, they give him the wide open baseline three. It's there. It's been there all year.
Yeah,
for a reason.
Just like I said,
and you see it, and you're just like, this is not going in. This is not what we wanted. And yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's definitely unfortunate. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Let's go to JJ from Brooklyn, JLs. JJ, how you feeling, bro?
Yo, CP Dales, good. I'm tight. Man, I just saw, Rose played great, though, man. He still got that explosiveness. And his defense, too, tonight was really, really good. Except for, I know Hero got him late. He got away from him a little bit with a late perimeter shot. But I don't want to get on this guy, but I have to. Mitchell Robinson, man, I mean, when you're starting Peyton and Mitchell Robinson, you're essentially playing 3 versus 5 on offense. Okay, Kelly Olynyk, if you watch him tonight, it's like he was guarding an invisible person. Yeah. He was, he just didn't have the care in the world, not a worry, because, Mitch, and he's not even rebounding well. He's obviously not an offensive threat unless it's a wide open alley-oop. And, his rebound hasn't been great. It's just, we just need more offense. With the great offensive team, I think Mitch is a great weapon. But for this team, I just don't, I don't want to, in a way, I feel like you might also need a long-term center. I'm just not sure Mitch is it. And, I'm just really concerned about that spot right now. He still gets abused by the big-bodied centers, which is probably going to continue. But if I can get an upgrade, either through the draft or through trade, I really wouldn't mind it much.
Yeah.
And then, I think we definitely have a great bench right now. I will say that. We definitely have a really good bench. But I just think, we just need more scoring in that starting lineup right now. We just do. It's just not going to work having Peyton and Mitch in that starting lineup. I wouldn't even mind going small ball and playing Randall and Obi.
You're going to have to try that, bro.
I would definitely give that a try. And then last thing on Randall, I know he's been playing great, but I despise that mid-range shot where he's like falling out of bounds, the one he did late tonight. I hate that shot. I know he's hit it a couple times.
He's hit it, bro. I just think he didn't have the legs for it. He didn't have the legs for it late, man. Appreciate the call. Yeah. Appreciate the call, Jay. Listen, he's been in his bag with that shot, JL. And he started the game off with that little, kind of like a Melo, baseline fadeaway off the face up. So that's kind of been his go-to move. I just think late down the stretch, that's not really the move that you want him taking. It didn't really seem like he had the legs either.
Yeah, he got tired, like you said, CP. That's his go-to move all year long. His mid-range shooting in general has jumped up this year, and so has his three-pointers. But he's got clean looks from three today. Like you said, his legs were just not under him. and he missed some shots that he's usually able to make. And giving credit to this Heat defense too. The Heat defense wore him down.
They did.
Like, these guys, it seems like there's 6 players on the court sometimes. How they double team and then switch from the double team to the zone and then trap. Like they do a lot, and it just wore him down. And it is what it is. At that point, we just need somebody else to step up when Julius doesn't have it. He didn't have it to me.
Facts. Listen, on the Mitch thing, one thing with him and Noel and Rose is gonna learn, because they try to force it a couple to Noel. They have 0 hands.
Yeah, man.
0 hands.
Mitch's hands get worse though. Like what?
Not really, bro. Not really. Even on the rebound, you worried that they're gonna lose it.
His hands were this bad last year, CB?
Yeah.
I feel like he's dropped
more passes this year. Bro, I've been talking about this since last year. So yes, man, that's my man. He don't have hands, bro.
Nah, I know he don't, but like this year was crazy. Like even like the rebounds at the end of the game that can seal the game, he always seems to follow.
He's losing everything, man. He's losing everything. I'm telling you, his most notable game when it came to just snatching rebounds was the game against Portland last year when Melo came back to the Garden. So notable. Yeah, it was so notable that you could point out to that game as his most dominant on the boards. You know what I mean? But yeah, offensively, we're gonna have to see if we find windows for that OB and Mitch combo, bro. I mean OB and Julius combo. We're gonna have to try to find that window, bro. Good.
No, absolutely. Like, and you saw how OB plays when he gets the ball, and also too, like, OB, he passes the ball. When he passes the ball to Noel, Noel doesn't realize he's passing him the ball. Yeah. And he misses it. I think everybody on the team has to know, OB passes. Be aware. If you're cutting and moving, he will get you the ball.
You're going to catch a laser beam.
Exactly. As soon as you guys figure that out, then OB will be maximized, man. So you're absolutely right. I want to see OB in the game with Randall. Maybe sometimes in the game situations too.
Just gonna have to try it, bro. Gonna have to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a team player. He moves without the ball. He's always gonna play with energy, and it seems like he's getting to a little bit of a groove right now. So while that's starting to happen, it's time to see, like, to mix and match and experiment with that.
Yeah, find a window. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll test it out on defense, see how it works out. But maybe earlier, maybe in the second quarter, leave Randall out there. When, you know what I mean? But see, the thing is that you just give up that defense. Like, how can you know what I mean? Like, Noel gives you that defense. He was a big part of that, that second unit, getting those opportunities, man. Big part. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to find that window, but I think they're going to have to explore it for sure.
Absolutely. And Randall's been better on defense this year in general.
Yeah.
He just hasn't, he's been a really good positional defender, doubling, getting back to his man, poked away, stuff like that. But as far as the blocks, you won't have that. But if OB gives you something on the offensive end to offset that, it might be worth it.
Yeah, you're going to have to look at it. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Number one show for the fans, by the fans. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channels and hit that thumbs up button once again and share these videos, man. Make sure you guys are sharing these videos. And make sure we get more people in here. Over 1,600 strong. Still in here. Just setting the tone. A lot of angry Knicks fans in the chat. Let's go. If you guys are new in the chat, leave us a hashtag new as well. And we'll shout you guys out. A couple super chats came in, JL. So to Life Changer. He said, CPU called it. Let's wait and see on the Rose deal. We saw, and our second unit looks great. And the Rivers has become the puddle, and he's on the block.
I call him the pond.
The pond. The kiddie pool. Gartrell Davis' second half starters look stagnant. Would love to see Rose and RJ playing together. We'll see if they get that opportunity. Jacob Carlson says, great game by the second unit. RJ makes that drive 8 times out of 10. He just released too early, spooked by the clock, and Butler. Yeah, crunch time, man. Crunch time. It's a new situation. Got to get it done. And Olynyk looks like the guy who thinks he's slick ordering that crystals that comes with the sparklers. Oh, that crystal that comes with the sparklers. Larry Israel says, Ben went 3 for 9 without garbage calls. Mitch Noel shut him down. Ease up.
Facts, man.
Ease up.
Ease up for real, yo.
Yeah, man. All right, let's go back to the phones. New caller, JL. Let's go to Marvin from Long Island. Marvin, what's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Marvin, no speakerphone. No speakerphone, bro. No speakerphone. Turn off the speakerphone.
Mr. Robinson, You cannot play. You cannot play what he got here, 28 minutes, and get 2 points and only 7 rebounds and 1 block shot. He's a 7-footer. He's supposed to get 12 rebounds, 3 block shots if he's only going to have 2 points. I can deal with him not getting the points, but he got the rebound. He should be our leading rebounder in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate the call, man. Yeah, listen, he only had 7 tonight, JLs. Should have had some more. Overall, defensive rebounding, he's improved.
Right.
Tonight, he just wasn't there. Tonight, he just wasn't there. But defensively, he had some high spots for us.
Yeah, it's hard to complain about his defense because, the Heat in general, we kept them to under 100 points. It wasn't like they were scoring all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sit out here and say, "Oh, he needs to get more blocks." Like I think
he said more. He said he needs to get more boards, but I said defensively he was on point.
Yeah,
he was on point today.
No, he was. He definitely was. And I feel like once he gets a little stronger, maybe he'll be able to get some more rebounds as well. I know he's improved, but I feel like that has a lot to do with it. I feel like the way they scramble everybody and get people out of position has a lot to do with it as well. But he definitely needs to get more rebounds for sure. I do know this. If you see this, there's a clip that he just played right now. Mitch, he's not grabbing rebounds at a high rate, but what he is doing that he wasn't doing last year is boxing out. So he has improved. He's improving his fundamentals. So when people kind of get on Mitch, I think they need to chill just a little bit because he's just getting the fundamentals of the game are improving. Yeah. They are improving. So you don't see the crazy stats of 12 rebounds and leading the league in blocks like last year, but he's polishing his game out and it's coming together. So
true story.
You can't really see. That's not a stat score thing that you know what I mean?
I agree. I definitely agree there. Salute my guy Viv. Viv is in the building. Viv is in the chat. What up, Viv? Salute to Cuisine Kings. Team hashtag new JLS. So Cuisine Kings in here. All right. Salute to all the mods as usual. How we feeling? Pseudonym Skeep says Mitch Butterfingers. The kid Mero is in the chat.
Yeah, Mitch might need that Gorilla Glue, CP.
Yeah, he might need that Gorilla Glue. Get some from Shorty. She threw all that joint in her hair. I don't know what that was about, JLs. I don't know, man.
I don't know either. I don't know the details.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
From that, I just know it works. CP.
Mitch and Noel need them wide receiver gloves, man, with the stickers on it, bro, because they got no hands, man. Salute to the kid Mero in the chat. Shout out Deezus and Mero, man.
Shout out to Mero, bro.
Yeah, man. Ooh, $30 super chat from our guy Viv, JLs. He says, shout out to y'all in the chat. Didn't realize I was watching the preview of the Oscars at the end. Facts. Acting all over the place.
Oh, my God. The way Jimmy Butler
played
started
the
laughing
refs, bro.
after that.
Played him. He had one, bro. He had one where he caught it and literally just turned around and just leaned in on Mitch and threw it up. And they called a foul on Mitch and had him at the line.
It's
crazy.
This is when I need to release IQ. This is when IQ needs to get in his James Harden, Trae Young bag and start calling these fouls, man. Because I could not stand what I was watching today, CP.
That's a fact.
Half of those fouls are bull.
Yeah, but you know what, too, though? Speaking of IQ, he had a moment where the Heat got a steal on him or they were in transition. Rose was ahead of Iguodala. This was in the fourth, and IQ fouled him. I don't like using the fouls like that, bro. You wasting bullets. You wasting your bullet. That was with 9 minutes left.
Yeah. And he does that instinctively, too.
Yeah, they do that they did that plenty of times in this game. Just play defense. He might miss.
He might miss. IQ specifically does that a lot.
Yeah.
And they need to talk to him about it. I guess it's a smart play sometimes, but it can't be your go-to.
But that's part of the reason why they in the bonus so early. You can't waste your fouls. I'm not a believer in that. I don't like wasting your fouls like that. Because it comes in the end, it comes back to haunt you if the team is aggressive and they're at home and the refs are in their pocket.
Exactly. And taking notice of that game too, those guys were living at the line, so you just can't be giving it to them.
Can't
all the time.
Can't
you
give
can't.
It to them,
exactly. I wish you on it.
Viv says, hopefully we'll shore up the fourth quarter stagnation sooner than later. Hope Ashley can bring a game recap from Miami. Salute. Cynthia Wolf says, great points about Mitchell J. Ellis. Salute Cynthia Wolf.
All right, salute Cynthia, man.
Yeah, man. Cynthia's always in here. A lot of the kid Mero in the chat. No Chuck D said he was driving, man. He's missing the mosh pit today, man. Chuck D said he was driving, but he sent me some points on the game. So salute Chuck D. We got hashtag Gorilla Glue going on in the chat.
Get that man some Gorilla Glue.
Get him some Gorilla Glue, man. Shout out the Smith Big Boss Dog. Hashtag new. Sister Refs got paid tonight. Big time.
Yeah, man.
Big time, Jails. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out hashtag Wawa in the chat. It's an interesting name. Didn't really want to say that one, but hashtag Wawa.
Isn't that like
I don't know, man.
Isn't that like a jersey? Isn't that like a jersey?
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because Jersey was flexing. It's National Pizza Day. Jersey was flexing, talking about they're the king of pizza. So I had him with a tweet. I'm like, yo, they got
whose man's is that?
They got the
Jersey's
Wawas and the jug handles, man. Now they want to claim Pizza King, bro. Yeah, Jersey flexes hard on the pizza thing, man.
Since when?
Yeah.
This revisionist history is getting wild.
Big time. But New Haven, we got to go check New Haven, man. A lot of people in New Haven trying to get us out there, grab some slices out there. I'm going to try that one of these days once everything clears up. El Pidio from the DR in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Good, bro. Right. What's going on, man? Are you in DR or are you in New York? Where are you at, bro?
I came back to New York recently just to get hit with this weather, man. I already missed DR.
Go home, man. Go home, bro. Yeah, you got to go home, fam.
First, I want to say I see the snapbacks. I just want to take notice. They look fresh.
All right,
I'm still trying to get mine, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
And then just on the game, man. When RJ had that ball at the end, I feel like I was the only one who got like flashback of the layup on PJ Tucker against the Rockets last season.
No, I definitely was thinking
about that. I was hoping, man, that basket would have gone in.
No, I'm definitely thinking about that. That's why I'm confident in RJ, because we did last year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and then just one more quick point. Listen, I am one for, like, we should trade Randall, right? But the way he's playing, I feel like we can't, because I value more team chemistry than what I do anything else. And I feel like this team hasn't had chemistry in such a long time.
Yeah.
So one bad game, you can't crush them now. He's owed one bad game this season at least. I feel like with the way he's played. But thank you guys and have a wonderful show.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, something to work on. Like I said, Bam isn't an easy defender, but something to work on for Julius, man. Something to work on. For sure. They're not trading him, Jails. This Rose trade was an indicator that they're going for the playoffs. They're not trading Julius, so we can forget that.
Yeah, that's not happening. At least not this season.
No, they're not going to trade him this season. They're not going to trade him this season. So, salute to El Pidio. Go home, bro. Go home, man. Weather in New York has been trash. Weather in New York has been trash, bro.
Not worth it. Might as well just turn back now.
After Sunday's game, I didn't even know how much snow we had outside, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to sit down and watch the game. I look outside. My whole driveway is barricaded in. I'm like, oh, shit.
Man.
I had to pause the game, go outside, shovel some snow. No kids, Jay. No kids outside, Jay. They all watching the game and doing the Joe Bargain joint. You know what I mean?
These kids are slacking, man.
Slacking, bro. So I'm out there for Delph. I had to hold it down.
Yeah, I saw the picture of you in the blizzard. I barely saw your face. I just saw white eyebrows.
That's a fact,
dirt in the snow.
That's a fact, man.
Sorry to hear that, though. I'm in the apartment, so I'm just looking outside.
It's hard times out here, man.
Looking at my super go in, get that.
We'll put these super chats on a snowblower, man. For sure. For sure. Let's go to the Bay Area, JLs. J. Cal, by way of Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yo,
what's going on, bro?
What is up? All right. Just some facts here. Everybody's dogging Mitchell. There's no reason to dog Mitchell. Remember the progress. He's year 2, and he's not fouling out and getting 5 fouls in the first quarter. So let's just chill on Mitch.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. Go ahead with number 2.
Number 2, RJ hits that shot. Like somebody said earlier, 8 out of 10 times. I like him taking the last shot. And look at the minutes and look at the wingspan. He is going to keep developing. Then Julius setting up record numbers. He had an off night, but he hits 1 or 2 shots. We win the game against the team that went to the finals. And we also beat the Warriors this year. And we also beat the Greek Freak. I mean, we are winning a lot of games, and we are competitive. And when you see Rose come out with quickly, how many people got a little tingle?
Yeah,
That was some good vibes, and we got to put those guys in the starting lineup, and we got our starting 5, and we win.
True story, man. Appreciate the call, Jay. Appreciate the call, man. I don't know if I would describe it that way, Jay Ellis.
Yeah,
I was hyped. I was hyped, man. Yeah, I was hyped. I was
Quickie
hyped.
looked hyped too. He looked like he was a kid.
Quickly was energized. My man Obi was energized. He said, "I can't believe I got the ball."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Obi called timeout and called his parents like, "Mom, Dad, I got the ball."
I got to pass D Rose.
Finally, bro.
Finally, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm finally gonna see when his hands are out. He's gonna get a ball right there, right in the hand.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. So to everybody in the chat, once again, hit that thumbs up button for your squad. Let's go to Ari's in the building. Ari, what's going on, bro? Ari, did you bet on the game tonight? Did you have any action tonight? I know the Super Bowl took you out. I don't know if you wanted me to say that on air, but I know the Super Bowl took you out, man. Just making sure you could pay your rent. But did you bet on this game tonight?
Oh man.
No, I'm done with that for a while. Let's put it that way. God,
Vegas took it to the cleaners, bro.
Forget about that. But
oh no.
Jeez. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I mean, all right. Here's what I think. So first of all, there's a lot of people in the chat that are like, trade R.J. Barrett just because he missed a layup. All right.
Oh, you're crazy.
First things first. By that logic, you would trade Patrick Ewing after he missed that finger roll, which you obviously would never do.
Some in New York would,
so,
trust
like,
me. You can't. some in New York would take you up on that, man. Trust me, bro. Trust me.
I don't know. Whatever. All I'm saying is, personally, for me, I'm happy he missed that layup. I think in the long run, it's going to be a very good thing for his career. You know, now he got the ball finally in crunch time. He had an opportunity to make something happen, and he failed. And you know what? When you fail, you learn a lot from it, and you grow. Kobe airballed 4 shots in a playoff game as a rookie or a sophomore. I forgot what. And he said that was like a defining moment in his career. So, you know, you learn a lot more from failure than you do success. So, you know, I'm happy he missed that layup. You know, my head is not in 2021, man. I'm thinking in 2023 right now where this team is going to be. All right, so, like, I don't care if we make the playoffs. I don't care if we end up in the lottery. You know, it really doesn't matter to me. The only thing that matters to me is player development and making sure we maximize the young talent on our team. And I feel like we're not, because Obi Toppin, again, is only getting 9 minutes. People forgot about Kevin Knox as if he doesn't exist. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, you know, Tibbs is trying to win now, but we're not winning a championship, all right? We might not even make the playoffs with Julius Randle on this team balling out, right? Reggie Bullock, Alec Burks, Austin Rivers, none of these guys are part of the future, right? And we're stunting our number 1 draft picks this year's number 1 draft picks, you know, player development. Kevin Knox, I'm still not giving up on Kevin Knox either. Mm-hmm. We have to see what he has. He's not playing. All for what? Because what's going to end up happening is it may sound like all fun and games now. Right? We're trying to make a playoff push. We're trying to win. What's going to end up happening is the season's going to end. The Knicks are either going to not make the playoffs and get bounced in the playoffs, and we're not going to have added any assets because we decided to keep Julius Randle, and we're not going to know what Obi Toppin gives us because he doesn't play, and we're not going to know what Kevin Knox is because he doesn't play either. So I'm thinking 2023. You guys could have fun thinking about 2021, but you know what? I think we have to make some changes, and hopefully this team will start selling some players at the trade deadline and let our young players play and see what they could do. So that's what I have to say.
All right. I'm not sure if you're going to go back into the chat, bro. I'm not sure if you're going to be welcome back in the chat with that take, Jails. Might get a little hostile for Ari today. Might want to lay low.
I don't completely disagree with him. Like, I do.
What are you going to do? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree with him, though. Like, I do feel like, you know, I know Knox has been playing bad, but there's also a stretch when he's playing good as well, you know? Mm-hmm. So I do feel like it's weird that he gets 0 minutes a game.
Where's it coming from right now, though? Where's it coming from? We still went 10 deep. We still went 10 deep tonight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know we went 10 deep tonight. And like once this trade kind of makes it official, it's kind of like a nail in the coffin now.
Yeah.
Like
it's a wrap.
Unless somebody gets injured, Knox is not playing.
He's on the fringe. I've been saying it all year. Frank, DSJ, and Kev will be on the fringe. Now we gotta, and that was even when Rivers was here. You know what I'm saying? Now you got somebody that's gonna put Rivers on the fringe. So Kevin's on the outside looking in. I think Frank is done. Now Frank was in COVID protocol. They say he was around somebody who was COVID positive. I think he went to AOD down in Miami and was going in. He's a French Prince. He's young, JLs. You know what I'm saying? Frank was at the strip club getting it cracking. Didn't think he was gonna play anyway.
He was like, screw it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you.
Caught a little COVID on the G-string. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting burned anyway. Like, for what?
Yeah. So the Prince was out there catching the vibe. All good. But I think, look, I'm with Ari, man. Of course, I would love to focus on the draft. Tibbs is playing to win, and they know they're not gonna win the championship, but they playing to win. They playing to build something. His predecessor, Jay Ellis, was thrown out like Jazzy Jeff after a year and a half with a terrible record. All that tanking stuff is not, we talk out of two sides of our mouths as Knicks fans. You know what I'm saying? Because
I feel you.
At the same time, like, he's not trying to lose, bro.
I feel you. You know what it is? It's like it's a delicate balance. It's a delicate balance. Tanking versus, not tanking. Development versus winning is a delicate balance. And sometimes you don't want to be too short-sighted, and we've done that in the past, which is why I feel like some certain people are just like, here we go again. We're gonna prioritize these older guys and then not try to, see what these young guys can do and see what, like. So there's valid points on both sides. You know what I mean? There's valid points of going for the win and seeing where that leads us. Getting guys like RJ, Mitch, and IQ, and those guys like playing meaningful games and seeing if that's going to benefit us in the long run. That there is value in that, and there's also value in playing. So like guys like Knox, you don't know what he's gonna do. Like, I almost feel like at this point maybe he should be in the G League.
I think so. I've been saying it since last year. Bro. The thing is that while they're competing and in this place, it's a hard sell for a coach. I'm just thinking from a Tibbs perspective. Of course, I want to see Kev playing. That's my guy. But it's a hard sell to put in the kid who's one-dimensional right now over guys that can give you more. Burks can give you more. Bullock can give you more. Obi's a priority right now, even in his little minutes. IQ and D Rose give you more. Like, it's hard for me to say as a coach, let me just throw this kid in who's only proficient from a corner three.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right, CP. And I guess the thing was, when he was playing well, we liked it because it seemed like he earned his minutes for the first time. He was all on board. He was like, good, look at this. Development is happening. And then when other people were kind of sputtering, it sucked that he wasn't playing. You know what I mean? When you saw Austin Rivers sputtering, we saw other guys not shooting it, we were thinking to ourselves, Kevin Knox was just good last week. We should try him out again. And he never got that shot. So now that D Rose is here, you know it's not going to happen. And it's just like, all right, well, I guess it's time to move on. G League it is, because we don't want to waste the year of him just sitting on the bench and not getting burned.
Where I am right now is just let the chips fall where they may, bro. At this point, I know that Obi's not getting more than 10 minutes with the Randall situation. Hopefully we get to see them play a little bit more together. I know that this team is going to fight every night, bro. They came out to a slow start and got right back in it because their defense kept them in the game. And it's been like that most of the season. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, I want to see them win games. And if they make it, great. If they don't make it, even better, in my opinion. If they don't make it, even better. But I just know that Tibbs' angle and the organization's angle is they're going to try to win on the cheap. And this is what that Derrick Rose move was all about. It was a little bit of an upgrade to try to improve the team's chances making the playoffs on the cheap.
I'm just saying, if we make it, I just hope that Dallas doesn't.
Yeah, that's it. You hope for a silver lining in that regard. Mm-hmm. And if that works, you get the best of both worlds. I'll be all for that. 100%.
I'll be all for that. Shoot.
I'll be all for it.
Hell yeah, yo. Exactly, man. Playoff pod. We haven't had a playoff pod yet, man. I'm waiting for a playoff.
Playoff pod. A playoff KnicksFanTV will blow the roof off this thing.
Come on, man. Yeah. I would
every
love
game,
that.
we would have to do the watch along every game, bro. We would have to do the watch along every game.
I'm with it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm with it.
That would definitely have to be in the cards, man. So, salute to Ari. Ari says he's chilling, JLs. Vegas took his lunch money and his rent money. It's hard times out there.
Super chats for Ari.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs did not do that man any favors. So don't expect any super chats from Ari, but it's all good, man. It's all good, Ari.
It's all good.
Yeah, couple super chats did come in. Think Marvel says, shout out to you guys for a great show. I'm over here with COVID screaming at my screen. Refs was trying to kill me tonight. Overall good game. Think Marvel, man. First off, rest up. You know what I mean? Sorry to hear that you got it. But yeah, rest up, man. Save your breath. Definitely save your breath, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's coming around. I'm starting to see more and more people catch it. Man.
Yeah, that's a fact. Paul Robinson says, Knicks' biggest problem is a non-shooting point guard to space the floor. Peyton, Randall, RJ can't all eat at the same time. Bench better than starters. Oh, how? Well, I mean, we'll see who's going to close. Again, we'll see who's going to close. You're going to have to look at getting Rose quickly. And I don't know where they go at the 3, J. Ellis. I don't know where they go at the 3.
You gotta go RJ, right? They've been going Burks from.
Where do you go?
They've been going Burks. They've been going Rose quickly.
Questions.
Man, he's gonna have problems coming forward.
Yeah.
You looking at RJ's minutes is dipping too. He got 20. I think he got 24.
27
minutes
tonight. 27 minutes for RJ tonight. 5 of 14 from the field. 1 of 4 from downtown. 13 points overall. He battled. You know, Jimmy's tough. Jimmy's tough on both ends.
For sure.
He battled. He even gave RJ some pointers. So Jimmy gave RJ some pointers during the game. You know what I'm saying? And he had a chance to tie the game, man. And it just didn't go in for him.
Actually, he didn't give him no acting pointers. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no. He certainly didn't, but he'll learn. And maybe he'll learn from IQ.
Facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll learn from IQ. Another super chat from Money Mark. $50 super chat says, big ups to the best Knicks show on the planet. Start Rose, trade Peyton for a second-round pick. Keep shooting RJ. Peyton's not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah, man. Tibbs loves his defense, dog.
I don't see it.
If we hypothetically talking about Knox, if Knox goes anywhere, if Knox gets any playing time, it's because Peyton is on the move. That's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah. I agree, bro. I agree. Who else we got? Super chats wise. Larry Israel again says, Julius and IQ 6 for 27. Let's go easy on Mitch and Nerlens, who kept us in the game. Yeah, definitely. I thought Mitch and Nerlens' defense was on point.
They were, man.
On point. I mean, you see one play where Mitch was basically guarding almost every player on the starting lineup in a rotation.
Yeah, man.
And still got a block shot.
And still got a block shot on a guard, and he got steals too. CP, I know I seen that. Yeah, I know I saw the 3 steals for a big man.
Had a nice block on. I think it was Nunn's shot or one of the guards.
Yeah, Nunn thought he could get some off. None. Get that out of here. Yeah 3 steals for Mitch too. Yeah, man. Lay off my guy Mitch.
For sure. Salute my guy Money Kyle Medlin. He says for CP Snowblower Fund, $5 super chat. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. My back can't take anymore, JL. So I got one of them shovels.
You gotta bend your knees, man.
Yeah, I got one of them shovels. Like now they make the shovels with like the little curve in the ball.
Mm-hmm. Those are trash.
I don't got those, man. I got like those straight joints.
Yeah.
Though with those, you gotta make sure you use your knees, and you know what I mean.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Just get you a condo, man. That's what you got.
Yeah, man, that's basically what it comes down to. You gotta give me one of those with some super chats. Let's switch it up. Let's switch the vibes up. Cynthia in the building. Cynthia, what's going on?
Yes, lady tonight. Yes, let's go, Cynthia.
Hey guys, how are you this evening? Nice talking to you guys. I just wanted to comment on. There was a point at the game that I just wish that they would drive more to the basket. I mean, believe it or not, I couldn't believe that Peyton was the only one that was driving. So I gotta give respect to him. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, Miami was playing great defense, and they kept pushing us out, to the arc. But you got to drive. It reminded me of the old 90s Knicks. It used to make me upset, too. Yes, I'm that old. But I just wish they would drive a little bit more. But it was great seeing Quickly and Rose. I wanted them out there, like, all 4 quarters. I didn't even want to see the starters.
Yeah, but it seemed like they got gas too in the end.
Yeah, they got gas.
But I just wanted to say that. But it was great to see them out there. I'm not hating on Mitch, and him and Norels are doing the best they can. Mm-hmm. And but I just wish they would drive a little more. That was my comment.
Okay, appreciate the call, Cynthia. Listen, that's their bread and butter, JLs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's our bread and butter. Whether it's RJ, Julius, Peyton, and now D Rose. I mean, that's what we're gonna be doing is attacking the rim. But you're going up against a defense that try to take that away, and they were trapping the ball handlers. Same game plan as the last game, and that's how they got out to a fast start. Peyton was getting there, but it was a grind. They made you earn it.
Yeah, man, this is what they do, man. They force you to take the shots that you don't want to take, and eventually we got it. Eventually, we kind of started to get it because I feel like we were timid. I don't understand why we were timid in the beginning of the game. It's not like we didn't just play them.
Yeah.
So you already know. You already know.
Yeah, it's the same game
you can't.
plan.
Yeah, you can't just be timid on your drives and your passes and your cuts when they're trapping you. So I don't know why it took them so long to start to drive, but they started to eventually. But you're right. You're absolutely right, Cynthia. More drives to the basket, less straight up jump shots.
Yeah, I agree with that, and especially Julius. I would have liked to have seen him initiate more of the offense out of the post. They even found RJ in the post on I think it was in the third quarter or the second quarter. I forgot which quarter it was because obviously they were shutting him down on the perimeter every time he got the ball, and I thought the difference was between Rose and Quickly's minutes and RJ and Peyton's was that RJ and Peyton were a lot slower to react to the traps.
Exactly.
And so it stymied the offense a lot. With Quickly and Rose, they were making quick decisions, getting the ball out of their hands very fast, and that kept the ball moving. That's why the ball movement with the second unit was so crisp. But with RJ's lack of speed and handle, and Peyton as well, it was just easier to get him slowed down. It was just easier to slow them down.
No, you're absolutely right. Like with the first game, CP, we were able to get away with not doing that as much because we were hitting our shots.
Yeah.
Reggie Bullock he had six threes in that first half. So we didn't really have to depend on the cutting as much. He was like double Randall. Randall finds Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock gets a shot. We're good to go. This game, the shots weren't falling. And I felt like when we started to make our push in that first quarter is when Alfred Payton started to get more aggressive in getting to the hole. He had 9 points in that first quarter. And then even then, we started even trying to get some fast break buckets. And eventually, we were only down by 2. And I've said this a lot of times before. I feel like IQ has been the only guard on the team who's able to attack closeouts consistently. It's not even just hitting his 3-pointers. It's just that first step once the head fake is there, he's able just to collapse the defense, get you that floater game on, or give you the alley-oop. And it was good to see that him and Rose was able to do that today. And I think, like you said, CP, it caused that second unit defense to scramble a lot and get us some easy buckets.
Absolutely, man. Salute to everybody in the chat once again. Hit that thumbs up button for your squad. More super chats have come in. Salute to Think Marvel. He says one more thing. Why the heck did Knicks let Olynyk and his one move pump fake catches every time?
Every time.
Schooling him. He was schooling us out there, Jay Ellis.
My gosh.
Oh, man.
I was like, Olynyk is doing this?
Kelly was killing us out there, man. Killing us.
We got killed by a Kelly, CP.
Yeah. Mangu Man, salute to DR, says, here's some funds. Buy Noel some new hands. Larry Israel, it says, when you're watching Cade, Suggs, Green, and Kuminga, remember how much fun these silly wins were. Ooh, so he's trying to get into the
all right, he's trying to tank. I see that.
It's tough, man. It's tough. It's a catch-22. What do you want me to do, JLs? You want me to sit there and root for Miami to win this game? You know what I'm saying? I want to win, especially over
I want to win too, man. I don't get this.
I want a W, man.
Stop it. Like, we've been losing for so long. I get the fade for Cade. I get it. I get you want the pick.
I want a competitive fade. Give me a competitive fade.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, with Knicks fans, we want to win.
So
I'm not going to cheer if we lose. It's just not going to happen.
It's tough. It's tough. Speaking of which, KnicksFanTV Court Vision, we just released our Knicks, our film breakdown, X's and O's on Jalen Suggs. So make sure you guys check that out. TM, if you're in the chat, drop that link to the Jalen Suggs X's and O's breakdown. Salute my guy, Knicks Draft, does an excellent job with Coach Paint in breaking down the X's and O's. We're going to be doing that for a lot of prospects, working on Evan Mobley next, and we're taking fan requests. So whatever prospect breakdowns you want to see from the X's and O's standpoint, leave it in the chat or leave it in the comment section after this show. Email us, whatever the case may be, and we'll work on that throughout the season.
All right.
All right, couple more calls. Let's go to NYC. Josh, how you feeling, bro?
What's going on, guys? What's going on? Just a couple of things, man. First of all, I love the show, man. Keep it up. Family, you guys for a long time. Family the Knicks forever already. So I think we're past the losing stage, though. This is where we're going to be. Like you said, this is the competitive stage. I think we've got so much talent on the team right now. We don't got to tank a season. I think with getting Rose back, we brought some heart back to the team. I don't know another player in the league with more heart than Rose. I think we're going to find a mesh with this group of guys, and eventually we're going to be a problem. I mean, you can already see it. The wins that we've gotten this season prove that we got the right group of guys. I think soon we're going to find our right mesh with the starting five and our bench, and we're going to be a problem out here. I don't think we're going to be tanking no more. We're definitely not doing that. We're going to utilize the talent we have, and like the other brother was saying a couple calls before with Knox, we still got guys that we're not even utilizing to their full potential. And as Knicks fans, we're so quick to just, throw guys away. I think that's a bad habit we all inherited a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We're just seeing how guys start out, and we're just like, get this guy out of here. We got to let guys work. We got to let guys mature. People were so quick to get Mitchell's name all in a funk. Like, that's my guy. Mitchell's been putting on a clinic defensively. Like, he was the heart of the team for a long time. And I think bringing Rose in with this guys is going to put even more heart in the team. And, they're all still new playing with each other, so we got to give them time to work. But we looking real dangerous, man. We got a lot of talent, can make a lot of moves, and I'm really, really looking forward to what this team is going to do, man.
All right.
I don't want to fight off.
Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. All right, so Josh is optimistic, JLs. Josh is optimistic about the prospects, no doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. Listen, Rose's debut, I mean, what more could you ask for, man? What more could you ask for? He gave you his season average, right? 14. He averages 14 and 4. He gave you 14 and 3 tonight off the bench. 20 minutes, 2 for 3 from downtown, 2 for 2 from free throw line, 5 and 9 overall. And he gave that whole second unit a lift. Like I said, got Obi activated, had IQ, had an extra pep in the step. Yeah, IQ didn't shoot the ball well. I thought he distributed well on that second unit.
Yeah.
And I thought Burks gave us some good buckets.
Yeah, man, that whole unit, like I said, the IQ Burks, D Rose dynamic with the playmaking looked really good today. I think they all played well against each other, off of each other. I feel like it'll get better as time goes on. There was a few times I feel like IQ was purposely just looking for D Rose sometimes. And I think, in time he'll clean that up. But they played really well together. And if IQ hits the shots he usually makes, it could be even a different game. You know what I mean? He missed a lot of shots that he's been making. So it's part of being a rookie. It's part of it's part of just finding your game. He's gonna have his ups and downs, and there'll be upcoming when him and D Rose and Alec are just going at the same time.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for your boys. CPJ Ellis in here. This is Post Game Live, number one show for the fans by the fans. Knicks lose to the Heat, man, 98-96. Leave us some comments in the chat. Let us know what you thought. Derrick Rose's debut, 14 points, 3 dimes with an electric performance with the second unit. But it was just too little too late. No crunch time execution by the Knicks. And the refs did their best to screw us in this one. So Knicks fall to a team that they're going to be battling for playoff positioning with. 2 tough losses in a row to this Heat team. And so let's just hope that, it doesn't come back to bite them in the end. Leave us where you guys are from, man. Throw your cities in the chat. Let us know where you guys are checking in from, and we'll definitely shout you guys out. Next game is Friday night. Knicks against the Wizards. Bradley Beal, Brody, and them coming to town. I think that we're home, right? We're home for that?
I think we are.
Okay.
Home.
I know we got Hawks, Wizards. I believe we're home. Speaking of worldwide, let's go to Belize, J. Ellis. Peter from Belize is with us. Peter, how you feeling, brethren? How you doing, bro?
It's just at Wizards.
At Wizards, okay.
Hello?
Yo, Peter, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
Hi, good night, good night. I I was just watching the end of the game. I didn't really get a chance to watch the whole game, but definitely the last possession made me think. The only player that is really getting foul calls on this Knicks team for some reason that even as a rookie that they respect him is IQ. So in a situation where you only needed 2 points, even though he was struggling to a certain extent, the play before Randall IQ ended up getting the floater. Don't you think they should have went back to quickly? Because even if he didn't make the shot, he could have definitely drawn the foul because he has that art of drawing fouls. So in that case, where I was listening, I don't know who said it, but they said that Randall's handles is suspect. It needs some improvement, and the same thing with Barrett. But I feel quickly getting to the basket, either making the basket or drawing a foul. I'm having some feedback here. But
all right, well, appreciate the call. But the question is, JLs, is that with the referees stumbling and bumbling the whole game and us not getting calls, you really gonna count on them to call a foul with quickly in crunch time? I wouldn't count on that. We got the play that we wanted, we got the shot that we wanted, and it just didn't make it. He didn't make it.
It didn't make it. I will say this though. I wouldn't go with Randall at the end of the games. No, it's sad to say that, but I love Randall. I love what he's done this season. He's been carrying his team. 3.5 quarters, 3 3/4 quarters, Randall. And the game situations, I want more of a guard or a wing handling the ball, making decisions.
Yeah.
At that point, so I do agree with that part. Not necessarily just to draw a foul, but just to make a play. You know.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But like I said on the quickly thing, the way the refs was going all night, I wouldn't trust them in crunch time with that. So
yeah, me neither.
I think you go to your guys that can get to the bucket. RJ got it. He got the look. We got the look we wanted. You know,
got it, man. You got
8
it.
times out of 10 he makes it, but just didn't go down. So tough loss. But salute to my guy Peter from Belize. Salute to Chris out in Dublin. We got Dead the Hype checking in Bed-Stuy, do or die. Sheldon Cunningham up there in Buffalo. Salute to Sheldon. Ken Velasquez AL checking in from Meridian, Connecticut. My guy Eric Booker, Brooklyn's finest. What up, Eric? Bernard Williams checking in from North Miami. Shout out Sam Granderson, ATL in the building. Used to dribble down in ATL, no doubt.
Okay.
Keith Pell checking in, Suffolk 631. We got Totes My Goats. I love that name. Money Earning Mount Vernon. Salute to Mount Vernon.
All right, man. Brooklyn, yeah.
Salute Jao Vito checking in from Porto Alegre, Brazil.
Oh, here we go with the R's, the Porto Alegre.
Yeah. On my diplomat vibe. Salute to Brazil. Salute to Brazil. We got Abdikafi Yusuf checking in from Ottawa, Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to shout out people, Jails? You got your chat up?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll see. Shout out to John Talento, because I always shout out to John Talento.
Yeah, he's always in here.
Yeah, he's always in here. Shout out to Ace of Spades. Shout out to Brooklyn Sound. Yeah, I thought I saw my guy Young. I thought I saw him in here. I know he in here somewhere. Shout out to you. Shout out to Metaphysical Logic, just because I like his name.
Yeah, he's always in here.
I feel like you got bars.
Yeah,
your name sounds like
he might have bars.
You have 75 mixtapes in this up.
For real.
I know you
bars,
do.
Bro.
Exactly. Yeah, link me to your album. Bro.
Yeah, man. Mr. Rivera from Long Branch, New Jersey. Ellis checking in the chat. Shout out to T-Dot for sure. Mosiah Mack checking in from Palm Bay, Florida. Low Key Beats, Yonkers, YO, salute. Boxing Trav checking in from Laurelton, Queens, of course. Ramsey's checking in from Mexico. Yes, sir.
All right.
Paul P checking in, TNT in the building as usual.
Oh, yes, TNT. Shout out.
Yes, sir.
My adopted country.
Yes,
TNT.
sir. We got Coach Jim checking in from Patterson, New Jersey, home of Tim Thomas and Victor Cruz.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Patterson.
Everybody all the way around.
And pizza. Shout out to my fake cousin Winston Ellis. Shout out to you, my guy.
Yeah, man. Chuck. This guy's name is Chuck Balls Deep. It says pause, man. Pause on your name. He's asking for a shout out. You know what I mean? It's the wine talking tonight, JLs. I'm just feeling charitable.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
get you,
I really
man.
didn't want to say
It's
that.
a wine type of night, dog.
Yeah,
It's
the wine. The wine
night.
came out, bro. You know, I didn't really want to read that one.
Yeah,
Shout out Gerald Webb checking in from the Velt, Roosevelt, LI. Salute to everybody from the Velt. Salute to Chuck D, man. Chuck said he was on the road. Couldn't join the mosh pit tonight, man.
Oh man,
could not join the mosh pit tonight.
He got you next time.
Next time. Some new callers. Let's go to LA. Let's go to West Coast affiliate. George, what's going on?
Hey, man, I just want to say one thing. I love the show. Let me take out speaker.
Yeah, please. Guidelines.
It's my first time calling in.
Okay, no doubt. We'll give him a pass, Shales.
So that's fine.
Yeah. All
right. I took out speaker, but I can still hear myself. What's going on?
Nah, you good, bro. You good. Go ahead with your point, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. Look, it's easy. This loss was painful. It was tough. But the team, I got to say, I liked a lot of what I saw on the court tonight. We had zero offense. Our top scorer, Randall, nada, 4 for 18. Quickly, our lightning bug, 2 for 9. And we still almost won this game.
Yeah.
This team's going the right direction. All this trade RJ talk, ridiculous.
Facts.
Mitch Robinson, tremendous D, but I got to say, he's got to develop an offensive game where this team is never, ever going to go anywhere. That's just a fact. It's just a fact. Minus 14 when he was on the floor. Yeah. Noel, plus 12.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, thanks,
but
George.
We got to stay positive.
All right.
Back in this
Positivity, man. Thank you, George. Appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call. Look, I can't blame this team's misfortunes on Mitch, bro. I think part of it, if our guards would just do a better job of finding him, he'd throw 5 buckets. 5 buckets on the board, man.
For the first few seasons Mitch was here, even when he was raw, not playing that good defense, but playing great defense in spurts, the Gotham lob was there, CP. It was there on a nightly basis. It hasn't been there this season. So, we need that. He's a guy who needs to be set up. He's a guy who needs to be set up. And I know he's been working on his jump shot and all this stuff this season, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the coach is trying to unleash Mitch.
No,
I think there might be still work for him to do. And
a lot of work.
We're just going to have to pretend in our guards, man. We just need our guard play to be better.
Guard play just has to be better overall. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you're going to see Rose out there closing over Peyton. And so, hopefully, like he found Obi, hopefully he finds Mitch. And I think Rose, I trust Rose in that spot to get that dime than Peyton. So we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, man. Game 1. I'm curious to see how this goes on Friday and then Saturday.
Yeah. See how it develops, man. Salute to George Jones in the chat. Salute, George. Charm Boy 72 Able checking in from JA. Salute everybody from JA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Jeffrey Vasquez, PR in the building. Salute, Jeffrey. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Chat's
Salute
heavy
to you.
tonight, Jails.
Yeah, the chat is super heavy tonight, man.
Yeah. 1,500 strong. Salute to everybody checking in from Facebook. Salute to Facebook family as well. Luke Shimon says, been looking for this answer for weeks, still have no clue. Does anyone know the deal with the play-in teams in the lottery?
The play-in teams with the lottery?
Yeah, well.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, you mean if you don't make the play-in?
He was like, if you're in the play-in, are you still in play to make the lottery? Is what he's asking.
Yeah. If you don't make the top 8, whether it's play-in or not, you're in the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's just like Memphis, right? The teams that missed it in the bubble, Memphis,
right?
Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make that top 8, you're gonna end up in the lottery. It just means that you're gonna finish
right
with much less odds to get the number 1 pick. And like Phoenix got the number 10 pick. Pelicans got what? Did they get 9 or 11? Wizards got 9.
Mm-hmm.
Pelicans, I believe, had 11. Or did the Spurs have 11? Pelicans were in that range, 11 to 13, I believe, when they got Kira Lewis.
Yeah, I think it was like 13 or something, 13 or 14, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, you're right. You still get a chance to be in the lottery, but just the ping pong balls aren't as many. So, your chances are slimmer but still better than previous years.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
Still better than previous years. Daniel Mejia says you'd rather tank for one player instead of building a winning culture. We've been tanking forever. Let's change the culture for free agents to want to come. I think that's BS, Jails.
I already knew he was going to say that.
Man. I'm sorry, man.
He's going to say that.
I just feel
I already know what you're going to say.
No
free agents are coming here.
It does not work that way, bro. It doesn't work that way. Yes, it matters while you're building and you're developing your talent, and hopefully it that winning has a positive impact on your talent and making them play better. I'm talking about RJ. I'm talking about Mitch. I'm talking about quickly overall development. You know what I'm saying? But to say that these fans now think, oh, if you just keep winning, they're gonna come. It doesn't work that way, JLs.
It's a balancing act, CP. It's a balancing act, dog. Like, there's teams who get lucky and get all the top picks and they still don't go nowhere. But if you have a front office who knows what they're doing, who knows how to draft, and that's why we got half of these Utah cats in here right now, because they've been small market teams. They had to learn how to draft. They weren't always in the lottery per se, but they still ended up with guys who can contribute that haven't been in the lottery and still been able to make a team competitive. And those are the type of guys we have right now. So it would be nice to be in the lottery, but since you're probably not going to be, I do like the fact that we have guys on his staff like the Walt Perrins of the world who can pull something out of nothing. And Emmanuel Quickly is one of those guys that's kind of showing and proving what these guys can do.
Right. I mean, I guess if you want to tell me that if you build that winning culture, hopefully the New York cachet weighs heavier than a Utah when you're making your free agent decision and you're looking at two teams on the come up on the rise, right? That's why Utah never gets anybody, right? Or and Orlando never gets anybody. But sometimes you have players that just don't care, bro. They're gonna make their decision. I mean, look, we pointed to that Nets winning culture and all of that, right? And what happened? They tossed everything out the window, from Kenny Atkinson to LeVert to Jared Allen. Everybody that contributed to that is not even on this roster on this Nets team right now.
But you know what happens? Also happens, CP, is like when you have the disgruntled players and disgruntled stars now, and you develop, you have a reputation. They force their way to where they want to go now.
That's true. That's true.
Like, and that's the beauty of putting. That's the beauty of winning, because the Nets were only a freaking 500 team. It wasn't like, I'm in the playoffs. And no, they were a 500 team, CP.
Facts. Facts. Look, I just think, the people that are poo-pooing the lottery, I don't think you can do that. I don't think everything is a crapshoot, whether it's free agency or the draft. It's a lot of luck, man.
Yeah,
I said
no
it
science.
on IG Live. There's no perfect way to build a team. There's no perfect route, whether it's tanking or building a winning culture, or just playing it out to win. There's no perfect way, because there's a lot of teams that make the playoffs. Orlando made the playoffs 2 years in a row, JL. So are they going anywhere?
Nope.
Do you see the Denver Nuggets winning the NBA championship anytime soon? They have Jokic. They have one of the best big men in the game. They have Jamal Murray, who's an absolute beast. Yeah. They come into the Garden, they'll watch the Knicks 9 times out of 10. And still that's not enough to win the championship.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's not
man.
enough.
It's not enough. We got LeBron James here, who's never going to retire.
Yeah. Maybe after that.
Maybe like until LeBron James turns 67. I don't know if anybody is.
Yeah. Maybe after that. But that's the point. You have a team like the Nuggets, they make the playoffs year after year after year. And what?
Yeah. Yeah, but they're giving themselves a chance, man. I know Jamal Murray's maybe I can get better. Everybody's trying to get better, CP. Everybody's trying to get better. You got to try.
Sure.
You got to try.
It's certainly possible. It's certainly possible. And maybe once LeBron is done finally, maybe in 5 years, they'll get their window.
Yeah, maybe get the window. I mean, I get it, though. At this point, I know what you're saying. Get some young pieces, and then they'll grow together. Maybe by the time he phases out, our young pieces will be fading in.
Yeah.
I definitely get that. But we have some of those. We got RJ. We got IQ.
Yeah.
We can see what's going to happen with Mitch down the road. So there's something there to build on. There's something there to build on for like 5 10.
I agree, man. So let's see what happens. All right, last call of the night. Let's go to DJ from Shaolin. DJ hit me early. JL said it. I'm calling in. When D Rose hit Obi with the alley, DJ was bouncing up and down, man. He was ready to go, man. DJ, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, man? Before we go, I know I got to make it quick because it's the last call. Y'all got to go hit that thumbs up button for the show. I got into it with Jay Ellis about D. Rose and his love of point guards on Sunday, but my man apologized as soon as the show started. That's what Knicks fans do. I love that. They stick together. But I made 5 quick points. Point number 1, referees. I ain't going to discredit that female referee, but I've seen enough of her. That's all I'm going to say about that. Number 2, RJ, you're going to get better from missing that. Trust me. Like MJ and Kobe said, you miss every shot that you miss, you remember more. And RJ's a worker. I ain't worried about him. Number 3, I'm not trying to have no beef with Ari, man, but the regime is new. You got 3 picks this year. You can't keep everybody, bro. Frank's a bum. Knox is inconsistent. You got 3 picks.
Everybody can't go.
2 in the first, one in the as soon as the second round starts, bro. Just let them build. The Warriors was the last team to do it. Let them build collectively. And like you said, like Jay Ellis said it, like you said, CP, wait until LeBron drifts off. There's no rush right now. This young team, your core 4, Mitch, RJ, Quickly, and Obi, they're going to grow together plus 3 more, maybe 2 more, and you got all your picks.
Yeah.
You supplement them with bets, that's it. You're good, man. But, yeah, as far as this game goes, this game is chalked up to the refs. I can't complain at that. Oh, actually, the one thing I can say that I feel like we could get better is shooting. Hopefully, Leon Rose, I don't know what it'll take. I don't know the cost for J.J. Redick. But if it's cheap, get J.J. Redick. He's our Kyle Korver. That's all I'm saying. I know y'all got to finish the show. I'm going to wrap it up. Peace and love, y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Preach, bro. Preach, DJ.
All right.
I thought DJ was going to talk about D. Rose. He didn't give us any thoughts on D. Rose, bro.
I mean, he just said, Jay Ellis said that he apologized.
Yeah, that's all he wanted. He just wanted to be right. He just wanted to be right, man. That's it, bro. That's it. All right. Yeah, I don't know about Redick, though. I'm not so sure about Redick, but
where is he getting minutes?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where's he getting minutes? And the 3-point shooters that we have here, and Reggie Bullock, who his defense keeps him on the floor.
Yeah.
Right? And Alec Burks, who gives you some threes sometimes. Like, I don't know. It's like
those are the guys.
I love JJ.
Those are the guys. You need those guys to be more consistent.
Yeah.
And IQ.
Yeah, I just think you need those. I just think you need those guys to be more consistent, yo. Because at this point, Redick, I mean, he's not hitting the 3 right now, and his defense has never been that good.
Right.
So it'll be
you're getting more of the same now.
Yeah.
He's done his days, bro.
Yeah.
You're getting more of the same.
Yeah.
You know. So time will tell. But good show, all things considered, man. Knicks go down in a blaze. Not really in a blaze. No, they fought. In a blaze with the refs, though, man.
Yeah.
Refs all over the place, like DJ said.
The refs took that, yo.
Refs took that from us.
The refs took the game from us, bro.
Terrible, bro. Terrible.
These refs, man. I can't, yo.
Embarrassing performance, man. Embarrassing.
I thought we had this, man. I was ready to hit the music, bro.
Yeah, I was ready. I had the finger on the button. I was ready, man. Anyway, go ahead and sign out, bro.
All right, yeah. Salute to everybody. Gives us love. Definitely check out the Nick of Time show on all audio platforms: SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Also, check us out on youtube.com/Nick of Time show. Subscribe to the channels, like, and chat with us on the videos as well. Also starting to stream over there as well, so check us out over there. Also, check us out on the blog. That is thenickoftimeshow.com. Check out the writers. Check out the content over there. Shout out to Ken and Mikey and Rob and all those guys who contribute to this blog. Also, check out the merch as well. The hat is finally up if you want to catch a KOT hat. So definitely check out the merch as well. And yeah, that's all. Back to you, CP.
Yes, sir. Great job, Jay Ellis. And salute to everybody in the chat. Once again, hit that thumbs up button for you boys. Knicks fall in a tough one, man. 98-96. Continue the conversation, though, man. We have a private Discord group. We have Twitter chats. We're on Facebook. So make sure that you stay in contact with us. We're always keeping the conversation rolling. Instagram as well. KnicksFanTV.com. Make sure you guys are on KnicksFanTV.com. And please sign up for the mailing list. Very important that we're collecting your email addresses so that we keep you notified on news, future events, and big updates from Knicks Fan TV coming. So please make sure that you guys go to KnicksFanTV.com and sign up for the mailing list once you get the prompt, once you sign in. Remember, the show's available in audio podcast format, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all the major ones, all on the KnicksFanTV. So no excuse to miss it if you miss it live. And Friday night, Knicks versus Wizards, Brody and Beal. Knicks going into the nation's capital to take on Brody and Beal. Let's see if we can bounce back, man. Let's see if we
we need this one, man.
We're going to take a look at Denny Avdia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scrappy Wizards team. So can't sleep. Got to be on our A game, J. Ellis, and got to bounce back. You got to
don't want to sleep on these guys, man. It's still Bill. It's still Bill and Denny, and I don't want to sleep on them. I don't want to sleep on them.
Yeah. Salute to everybody in team all 32, no doubt about it, man. More super chats came in. Salute to Fat Boy with the kicks. His Knicks fans are amazing. We lose to Miami, trade everyone. Meanwhile, the Nets have superstars losing to Detroit. Yeah. My guy Evan Roberts was not happy about losing to a 5-18 Detroit team. Yeah.
Is KD back?
I don't even know. I don't keep up with MJLs. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about those guys? You know what I'm saying? We got our own problems. 98, 96. We battling the refs. I can't even fathom what's going on in Brooklyn right now. No interest.
Yeah, I feel you. I live here and I don't care that much. You're right.
That's Michael Rappaport's problem, not our problems. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Tiger Style says, I can already imagine Frank and Knox co-MVPs of LaMelo's Aussie squad. Ooh. Get them down there and let them be kings of all scrubs. We know that they can be.
Yeah, they going ham. They're going ham on young boys, man. Sheesh.
Paul Robinson says, trust our process. Tanking is not necessary. So Paul's in it to win it. Shout out Billy Bellin. Sends us a $20 super chat and a $20 cash app. So Billy, definitely appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate Billy Bellin on the check-in. And Daniel Mejia says, literally just happened for the Nets. So he was talking about the whole building a winning culture happened for the Nets. I mean, I don't know. I look at the Nets situation where at first I was like, yeah, they built the culture. But, you know, Kyrie, that's his favorite team. He ducked New York. And KD wanted to follow him and duck New York. So they picked the Nets. I'm really not even sure if all that winning really turned the tide for them.
You don't think so? You don't think if they were losing the year before they would have came? Because I specifically remember KD going, I was watching YouTube videos of the coach.
That's garbage. They ducked the orange and blue, and he went where Kyrie was going. And then they took the whole team, shipped them out with Kenny Atkinson, and got a whole new team in there. So much for winning culture. It's a whole new team.
Yeah, it is a whole new team.
So
I mean, never mind. Let me shut up. I don't want to talk about them no more.
What did the winning culture get the Lakers? They weren't winning. Right?
That's a better argument.
They got the greatest player in the game. The best player in the game fell in their lap because they're the Lakers.
Yeah, because they had good weather and movie opportunities.
Yeah. Well, I guess with the Lakers, you could just say historical winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They always had the resume, like even when they were losing. So
yeah,
it's a bit different.
Yeah, then you bring LeBron James. LeBron James just brings everybody with him. Don't matter. You can be crappy.
Packed up all the kids and got AD and got him a championship.
Pretty much. Just add water.
Yeah, just add water.
Yeah.
Just add water, man. Looking strong once again. So, shout out Vegas Bruce J. Ellis. Last second super chat. He says, stay up, KnicksFanTV family. We will be all right. Keep building and trusting the process. Shout out CP and JLs for holding it down and all the callers, J Boogie, Ari, etc. Keep it up, fam. Right. Vegas Bruce, appreciate you. If you're out there in Vegas, please send Ari some tips. Vegas took his lunch money and his rent money. He's hurting right now. Please email Ari on Instagram and make sure you teach him tricks of the trade because we got to get him back in the black. You know what I mean? He's in the red right now. He's in the red.
Yeah, he loves Vegas. Have we heard him win yet? I feel like we heard some gambling stories a lot on this program.
Yeah, I haven't heard Ari come back with a W, man. I haven't heard it, man. Yeah. Salute Daniel Herman checking in from Australia. All our people in Australia, UK, France, Germany. Salute to you guys. Vietnam, Greg in Vietnam. Salute to you, man. Friday night, JLs. Knicks versus